Chiefs Kingdom, welcome back to another episode of the Chiefs Report by Chat Sports. Today, we've got some major breaking news shaking up the NFL. A superstar defensive force has officially requested a trade from the New York Giants. If you missed it, insider Adam Schefter reported that All-Pro defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence, aka Sexy Dexy, is seeking a move and will not participate in the Giants' off-season workout program starting tomorrow. This is huge news. And honestly, it's not surprising. Like most situations like this, it all comes down to money. Lawrence is looking for a big payday, and the Giants haven't been willing to meet his demands. There's been little to no progress on a new deal, even after his last contract extension back in May 2023. So today, we're breaking it all down, why the Kansas City Chiefs should strongly consider making a move for Dexter Lawrence, what it might cost to get him, and whether it's actually worth it in the end. And trust me, if anything happens, this is the channel you want to be locked into. The second news breaks, we'll have you covered with full analysis, trade ideas, and instant reactions. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Now let's get into it. The bottom line is this: the Chiefs haven't done enough to improve their front seven. We saw it all last season. This team struggled to consistently generate pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Yes, they added Carlon Saunders, solid move, good value, but is not a game-changing pass rusher. He helps against the run, no doubt, but is not the guy who's going to transform your pass rush. Dexter Lawrence is. Now, I know what you're thinking, he's coming off a season with just half a sack. That doesn't scream elite pass rusher, right? But here's the context: that was the worst season of his career, and he still generated nearly 40 pressures. He didn't finish plays, sure, but the disruption was still there. And if you look back just a year earlier, 9 sacks. In 2023, over 70 pressures from the interior. That's dominance. The Giants' defense as a whole struggled last year, and coaching played a big role in that. But make no mistake, Dexter Lawrence is still one of the most impactful interior defenders in the league. He's an immediate plug-and-play upgrade. He gives you interior pressure, collapses the pocket, and makes life easier for your edge rushers. And while pass rushing is his calling card, he's no liability against the run either. So yes, this move makes a lot of sense. But what would it cost? According to reports around the league, the asking price could range from a late first-round pick to an early second-rounder. That's the baseline, but with multiple teams likely interested, that price could climb. So here's one potential deal. The Chiefs send their 29th overall pick along with a third-rounder to land Lawrence. It's aggressive, but worth it. You're getting a proven elite talent, and you still keep plenty of draft capital. You'd still have multiple picks, including 2 in the top 50, and flexibility to move around the board. But what if the Chiefs went even bolder? What if they traded Chris Jones? Now hear me out. A deal centered around Chris Jones plus a second-round pick for Dexter Lawrence could make sense, especially financially. Jones is still a great player, but his consistency dipped last season, and his contract is massive. Moving him could free up significant cap space, up to $15 to $25 million depending on timing, and give the Chiefs more flexibility moving forward. Meanwhile, Lawrence is younger, cheaper in the short term, and still under contract for the next 2 seasons at a more manageable number. Even if he wants a new deal, that wouldn't kick in immediately. So you'd be getting younger, saving money, and potentially upgrading your pass rush at the same time. Of course, trading a franchise cornerstone like Chris Jones is not an easy decision. It's cold. It's risky. And it would be controversial. But from a long-term roster-building perspective, there's definitely an argument for it. So now it's your turn. Would you rather go with Package 1, trade draft capital and keep Chris Jones? Or Package 2, make the bold move and swap Chris Jones for Dexter Lawrence? Let me know in the comments. Type 1 for the draft pick package. Type 2 for the Chris Jones deal. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Chiefs Report. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time.